Welcome to Conversations Over Coffee. Happy to see you back with us. Hope you're having a great week.
Hey, everybody. Hey, gang. How's it going? Another week we're here. We've been off, online for a little bit. I would think, we didn't tape last week, I think.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so you get busy sometime. That's for sure. Yep. So how's it been?
It's been going.
How's
It's
the week?
August.
Yeah, August already.
Middle of August, pretty much at this point.
Yeah, it's going by fast. We didn't have like a great summer, I would say, as far as the weather.
Oh, it was hot.
Yeah.
It's been a very hot
It's
summer.
been rainy. Everybody keeps on saying hot. It's just been rainy.
It's been rainy the last couple weeks, though. It was hot most of the other time.
Yeah, it's been whack here in North Carolina. With somebody said our weather is has not Tourette's, but it's got multiple personalities.
Oh, it can't make up its mind.
Yeah, it can't make up its mind what it wants to be. Yeah. So anything interesting this week for you?
With the turn of the August calendar page, people have already started with the pumpkin spice and the fall decorations and the Halloween preparation, and it's like, wow, it's just a little bit too early and too warm for me to start thinking about sweaters and leaves and pumpkins.
I'm still on my summer vibe. I'm loving it. I love the sun, that vitamin C.
D.
Is it D?
Yes.
Oh, it's vitamin C. Sorry. Sorry.
Vitamin C is oranges and stuff.
That vitamin D, definitely for sure. Gives you all that energy to go out and run and walk and do all that stuff. Definitely.
I was in Hobby Lobby because I saw on social media that they had their summer stuff 75% off, which was awesome because I got a lot of new stuff for our yard. But they already fully had out the fall and Halloween stuff. And while I was there, they were setting up the aisles for the Christmas stuff. That's crazy.
It's depressing. It's very depressing already.
Really?
For me, it is. I'm like, it's not time yet.
Well, fall, and maybe it's that fall is my favorite season, so maybe it's like culturally the best season. So there's like jump into the good stuff. So
yeah, definitely. We had kind of a busy week this week. This past week, we went to the movies twice. And we saw, Jurassic Park? I think it was Rebirth,
I don't even know the name.
Yeah, they're like 97 Jurassic Parks at this point. And we saw Weapons. Man, boy, we got some things to tell y'all about these two movies. Especially Weapons. Which one you want to start with first?
We can start with Weapons.
Weapons.
So I went to the movie with only having watched one YouTube trailer the night before. So I hadn't read up on it. I didn't know the premise. So I went in totally,
blind,
yes.
Definitely. I only watched the trailer, but for the way I like horror movies, I'm like, okay, it's got me, I'm all in, because the mystery of it.
It was considered a horror movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. But like you said, we thought it was what would you call it? Somebody said a thriller or something?
It was like a suspenseful thriller. But I mean,
yes.
There were some scary moments. I screamed, like 2 times?
Yeah, but just like they thought Jordan Peele's Get Out is a horror. People always say that, Jordan Peele's, but I don't think none of his movies are really horrors in my opinion. They're great movies.
Yeah, they don't build up that like fearful tension. It's more suspenseful.
Definitely.
But I jumped and squealed a couple times. I had my eyes half hidden part of the time, so I guess it scared me. So
yeah, and definitely, the only thing that we knew. Well, I don't think she knew. The only thing I knew of about Weapons is the director. He did Barbarian. If you've seen Barbarian. That's another. I mean, it's a good movie. The third act is like debatable, but yeah, which is the third act is debatable too in Weapons. So, what did you think about Weapons just in general?
I enjoyed it. I'm definitely glad we saw it in the daytime since it did scare me. So, it was really, really good up until what you say the third act.
Yeah.
And then I feel like they did not reel it together well. It's like I didn't like the ending felt unfinished for me. Like I had a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And I know. Sorry, go ahead.
To me, it's like I don't know what to think about the third act of the movie, but it was very entertaining, and like I said, we were very much invested through the movie. You know, because it's like you have to put together your own clues. Through majority of the movie, over half of the movie, you're like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, you're coming up with your own clues and stuff like that, and you still like don't have any answers. I didn't have no answers though. I mean, what was going to be, you know? So it's a movie that's definitely going to give you a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for sure. But third act is very debatable.
Well,
Yeah.
and didn't you say that the director intentionally wanted to leave it ambiguous so that
Yeah.
people drew their own conclusions?
Yeah, he went out for that. So if you think this is this, it's like it's everybody's opinion. You know, all these different opinions. So whatever you think it was, it was. Do I recommend it? I give it 5 stars. I give it a full matinee.
Okay,
You
a full
know,
matinee.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely. You know, what about you?
I would give it 4.5 stars. If they had wrapped up the ending a little bit more completely for me, like answered the some of the big whys.
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of big whys.
if some of the characters' outcomes had been a little bit better, like I felt bad for them, I think it would have been a full 5 for me. But I mean, definitely an enjoyable, entertaining watch for sure.
You had chapters in this movie which was so different.
Yeah.
All the characters in this movie that you will experience, it's like they had their own storyline, and I've never seen that in any movie before. And everything just tied itself together, you know, which was very different.
Yes.
It was almost like this is almost like a comparison, like you know how Quentin Tarantino does his movie, but he does movies backwards, and then but this guy did it, in chapters. So yeah.
Okay.
So that was one movie we were really gonna see, and then we went to see a Jurassic Park, Rebirth. I hope I'm saying it right. I think I am. With Scarlett Johansson and I forgot his name. Mother guy that is playing Blade. What was his name?
Oh, I don't know. I can see his
I
face.
forgot his name. Forgive us.
A cool black dude.
Yeah, he's just a cool black guy. I forgot. Can you Google that real quick? Yes. Well, she's gonna Google that while I tell you guys. But anyway, it is what can we say about Jurassic Park that you guys don't even know? It was darker. For me, it was darker.
Definitely darker, but I think that made it feel not repetitive and gave it a fresh angle.
Yeah. What are they? Are there dinosaurs in it?
Yes.
Yes.
They're mutant dinosaurs.
Mutant dinosaurs.
Wait, we're not giving away too much.
Yeah. I didn't want to give it away, but it's all right. A little small spoiler. I will say this, and it's not a spoiler. Is T-Rex in this movie? Absolutely. He's taking a vacation like he's in Hawaii.
Oh.
That's what I got from him. And if you watch this movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. I think his first name is Mahershala.
Yeah.
Mahershala, what is it?
Ali.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali. Yeah. Yeah, he's in this movie too, and he's great. He's great in everything he does. Even if the movie's bad. But who else? That was about it.
Jonathan Bailey, Luna Blaise, Rupert Friend.
Hopefully we're not butchering names.
Yeah, sorry.
I know Mahershala, we're saying that right.
Edward Screen. Yeah, some like people we don't really know.
Yeah. Far as the movie action packed, I think it was very it was story based.
It was story based, but with a fair amount of action, and I jumped in that one a couple times too.
Yeah, it was. I feel like it's balanced. Brian said, "Jurassic Park, you know what you're getting." That's the way he felt about it.
Okay.
I think y'all were in the bathroom and Brian was like, basically how we feel about the Terminator movies. They're enjoyable. Do they make sense at times? Probably not. But do you enjoy them? Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was a whole overarching motivation for why they were doing what they were
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
So they were risking themselves, but it made sense why. That now that and again the ending, it's like
Yeah,
it was a little "We
like
Are the World" kind of at the end. But
yeah, yeah, but that's what you get. This movie made what was it? I think $500 million or maybe more, maybe more. Don't quote me on that. But this is really really high. But it's a Jurassic Park's been around since when? 1990 perhaps or the 90s.
I feel like the early
I'm
'90s.
so bad. I watch movies like crazy, and I'm bad at my movie trivia right now.
Yeah, usually you.
Yeah, I'm usually on it. But so yeah, I can see why people are like, okay, this is the same old. But I enjoyed it. I would give it. Would you give it a full matinee or?
Yes, 1997, 1993 was the first one.
I was kind of close.
Yeah.
I would give it
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I felt like it wasn't repetitive to the Jurassic Park story. You got a new, different angle about it.
Very dark.
It was very suspenseful. Right. They were more like in your face about people getting ripped up and eaten and stuff like that. And
yeah, definitely. That was different. We took our son to go see it too. And he didn't like it. He didn't want to admit he was scared.
Yeah, he said, I never want to see that again.
Yeah, so I won't particularly take my kids to go see it. Because for me, it's
darker,
dark. It's darker than it used to be.
He didn't have nightmares or anything, but yeah, he was over there jumping with me. But did he eat snacks?
Very much. He ate snacks a little bit. Some popcorn.
At Jurassic?
Not popcorn.
No. Do we have fries? I don't know. We have fries. He had some fries.
Food. We went to Alamo. They sell food.
Yeah.
There, so we had everything there. I probably would give it a full price.
A full price over a matinee?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, definitely I would go see it, if you get time. So that was the first time in a while we probably did movies. Well, since we've been together back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to back. And it's been a big movie summer for me. I went to see, Fantastic Four, which was different. People are going to debate about that. It was different. I thought it was good. Is it enough for you to own it? Probably not. But I would go see it. I enjoyed it.
I don't remember the last movie I saw before this.
Oh, man. The last movie?
I don't remember. That's crazy.
No. We went to the other place that you like.
Cinemark. What did we see?
Yes. Don't know. Don't remember. It must not have been memorable. Yeah, it's gonna bug me. Yes. Sorry, gang. What is it? It wasn't.
It was something we wanted to see.
Is it it wasn't Strangers, was it? No, that was a little
No, that was older.
Godly.
I don't know. Okay, anyway.
We'll go on. Yeah.
So, speaking of Cinemark, we went to a more traditional movie theater. They serve food, but they don't have, tables. And had, regular popcorn and soda. Yeah. And then we went to Alamo, where you get in the recliner with your chair, and there's the waiter and the fancy food. What do you prefer?
I like that experience too. I think there's room for both of them. Okay. To be honest with you, and plus the Alamo. Not hating on Alamo, they have great service, but it's like their menu's very lackluster.
And it's very pricey for what you get. I feel like.
Yeah, well, everything is gonna be pricey these days. I'd rather go to the other place. I think it's maybe the Finn. Try out theirs.
Okay.
They got a nice movie theater. We haven't tried it yet. I think Brooke and Gail did that, and Gail had a blast. I think I asked her. I texted her.
Okay.
And she said it was great. Her and Brooke. So they had a mom and daughter day. Yep. Yeah, and then there's another place that sells supposedly steaks and salads and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna eat a steak.
Cinebistro.
Yeah. Do you want to eat a steak when you're here?
Nah. What did I
salads?
eat?
I ain't rocking.
Oh, we got chicken wings, and they were too spicy.
No, chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers, yes, yes, and fries and fried pickles. That's what it was. Yes,
chicken fingers.
I guess I'm. And
we only got 3. That's my thing. You only get 3.
I enjoyed the Alamo. It's comfortable in there. It's hard to get out of the tables though. You got to step down and squeeze around and all that. Yeah. But I just, as a traditionalist, I love a good popcorn soda pop movie theater too. Yeah. It's just something about that experience. And now they have the bigger chairs so that you don't feel like you're so tight with other people. But
yeah, I like when we went to go see Weapons, we had the movie theater was almost sold out. And we had to we never sit in the handicapped seats, but we had to sit in handicapped seats this time. And I was like, man, the handicapped people are living lavishly. Like, really? Like, they were, like, away from everybody. Mm-hmm. The seats were spread out. I don't know necessarily if they were bigger.
No, it's just they had spaces in between for folks to be able to roll a wheelchair and to sit next to somebody.
Yeah, man. I was like, man, this is the good life. That's what I think I enjoyed more than the Alamo.
Okay.
You know, definitely. So that was, that was part of our week. And then my grandfather, he was in the hospital.
Yes.
He's doing good now. You can't kill that guy. You can't kill him. We're not trying to kill him, not just say, but he's a pretty tough guy.
Well, what I took away from it is that I can only imagine he felt terrible between low blood sugar, an ulcer, having a racing heart, and it's like he didn't tell anybody. And luckily your aunt realized things were not right and decided to do something about it. But what I took away is if you feel bad, tell somebody. Don't just suffer and wait it out.
Well, you know him. He's 84 years old. He's like, I don't want to put any burden on my family. But he was telling me today, Chris, your aunt, she's helping me out doing all this by herself, stuff. He went on and on about it. I'm like, well, that's what family's supposed to do, Grandpa. You know that, but he's a pretty tough guy.
The circle of life. You have kids and you raise them and take care of them, and at some point they're going to have to help you. Maybe a little, maybe a lot, but that's you're raised them to be good people. And
he's a tough guy. Definitely tough. He's slowing down now. I could really tell it now, but you live 84 years on this earth. You're gonna slow down a little bit, like Aunt Violet. 99 years old. Has anybody out there talked to somebody in there that's 99 years old? I have recently.
Say we had lunch.
It's like a unicorn. We had lunch and she can walk. I'm thinking when you're like 99, you can't walk. You just wheelchair it.
She's walking.
She's driving. I think you said
she's driving? Not driving anymore because she was getting lightheaded and she was afraid she'd pass out while she was driving.
Okay.
But that's the only reason why not. But
she rides with Aunt Rose.
She rides with Aunt Rose. She plays cards every day. They go to church. They go out to lunch. I mean, she's living it up.
Yeah, she's moving.
She's completely in all of her right mind.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Her hearing's a little off, but 99. We asked her something where somebody was, and she told us what she ordered for lunch. You
are 100 years old. You deserve that. I'll give you a couple.
And she ate good. Sometimes older people they only want to eat sweets or they don't eat very much, but she got her a chicken finger plate and she chowed down on it and said she was full and happy. So
shout out to Aunt Violet if you're watching. Well, she probably not. She's not. If you're 99 years old.
You think she knows what YouTube is?
No, she doesn't know what YouTube is. But if you are, shout out to you.
Aunt Rose. Aunt Rose is 84.
Yeah, and drives herself. It's slow. We shouldn't have caught up with your Aunt Rose. And you left, 5 or 10 minutes before we did?
Was it that much?
Maybe
I don't know.
5.
She was booking walking through the parking lot,
but she won't book and driving.
Which is probably smart.
I'm like, why are you walking as fast and you leaving your friend behind you?
She tricked me, too, because I called her and said, hey, we want to come have lunch with you. And she was like, well, Fallon and I have lunch after church at Hometown, so we'll meet you there. I was like, okay. And so we get there, and we're crashing a whole party situation. Yeah. It was us and Dylan, and then 5, five
homies.
of Aunt Rose's friends, all older Caucasian people,
Yeah.
nobody under the age of 80,
Yeah.
sitting and eating lunch together. I'm sure we made a very unique looking group.
Yeah, they were like,
But everybody was super nice and
Yeah.
they shared their potato chips with us and
yeah, definitely.
had, it was a lovely time with good conversation and we were invited back. So we made a good impression.
Yeah. Now the people at what's this place?
Hometown Cafe in Franklinton, North Carolina.
Hometown Cafe. Now some of them ladies in there do know what YouTube is. Shout out to you guys. Good waitresses, good hometown cooking, which you don't have anymore. Who else? I don't know.
I mean,
any
you got
place.
like McLean's
But
or
I haven't
McCall's
been-
or there's
McCall's,
some place.
I haven't been there in years.
Not
but-
as many,
Yeah, but they were like, they had one of the waitresses was like, "How do y'all know these people?" Like I'm like, really? But she was nice about it. I told her, we were relatives. So.
Well, and I told one of Aunt Rose's friends, they're trying to explain who I was to her, was that I was Rose's baby sister's daughter.
Yeah, her sister stepped down and got her somebody brown.
Well, and to tell her husband who I was, to help him connect the dots, Albert.
I know at first they were like, who are these random black people?
They used her first and middle name and talked about that they used to go to church with her when my mother was a teenager.
Wow.
And that's how he connected the dots. That's how we all went together. So
because
that's crazy.
the guy with the glasses across from me,
Wilbur.
He was giving me the like, why is this a random black guy across from me? I was like this. Not looking at you. I'm not looking. I'm invisible. But yeah, that's the week.
Well, and we
Yeah,
paid for
definitely.
lunch for Aunt Rose and Aunt Violet, and Aunt Violet was like the most appreciative.
Yeah.
And it just really warms your heart.
Sometimes you gotta love on the old people, man. They've been around. Respect your elders. They've been around for many moons. It's good to show them love. So if there are any young people out listening, show some love here and there. It don't have to be with money.
No, it's
nothing,
time,
no.
conversation.
Maybe cut some lawns, take out somebody's trash, pull the trash cans to the side of the road. It could be random stuff. You don't have to explain yourself. They'll know why you did it. That being said, that's about our week.
So two
stuff?
funny things
Okay.
I wanted to share with
sorry,
folks.
guys, we got more.
On TikTok, if you're a TikToker, I
I
would
forgot about this. Yes.
encourage you to check out. There's a young lady. Her name is Kimmy. Her page is Kimmy and her dad. They're from Guatemala, and the dad is learning English, and Kimmy is teaching him, and they're doing it on TikTok. She's teaching him and he's practicing, but it's like the cutest, most heartwarming thing, and he's so excited when he gets the words right. I've watched
good times,
colors and animals and food, but it's just like, and then the people's comments being so supportive of him. It's just like there are good people left in this world that just are nice for the sake of being nice. And here's a immigrant who is trying hard he's working to learn the language. His daughter is supporting him and she's praising him, and he calls her teacher, and it's just like the cutest thing.
Yeah.
On the flip side, I've got hooked into this, I don't know what it's called, but it's parents of teenagers and older playing music that we listen to, like Trina, Trick Daddy,
Oh boy.
2 Live Crew. The explicit versions, and
Live
watching
Crew.
their children's faces, and it is. I was up till 4:00 in the morning because I got into the deep web of watching.
Good and well, you gotta work. Like
It was rough this
us.
morning, but they were just hilarious. And it reminded me of me. You never think about your parents doing nasty stuff or thinking about sexual stuff, and these are some like nasty songs that we should not have.
How do you think you got here? That's all I'm
My
saying.
neck, my back, those kind of songs. And them, the way they're looking at their mom was like, "You was a hoe."
No.
And how do you know this?
Yeah,
This is terrible.
She's like, I had to
It's
get it on too. Man.
hilarious.
Yeah.
One mom had 4 sons, and they like got mad at her.
I would do like if you don't cut this shit off, have like a mother and fix my
Yep.
eggs and bacon. I've been asking
It's like I
for
need to
it.
tell somebody because you my emergency contact, and this is what you was doing. But if you need a heartwarming moment and or a good chuckle, those are two things to definitely look at.
TikTok is possibly, I thought it was a fad, but it's definitely a monster in its own, and people rather be on it or use it more than everything else. YouTube, I mean, I feel like even YouTube, it's like I feel like it can compete
Well, because
with
it's quick.
YouTube.
People have short attention spans, so you can watch quick videos and you can go through them. Like on YouTube, you have to back in and out of stuff versus on TikTok, you just swipe up.
Yeah.
You know, the bad stuff or the, ugly, mean stuff, I swipe up and then I watch all the good stuff.
Yeah.
And the people trying to sell me stuff, I'm swiping up and I don't want to buy nothing.
Yeah, not want to say stuff. That's one thing we don't want to say.
But I feel like I'm using social media for what is intended, like for good.
Yeah, definitely. It could be, like I said, a tool. Like I said, a lot of people learn stuff from YouTube and social media, like, their homes and stuff built. We know somebody that redid a kitchen and didn't know how to do a kitchen, until you watched somebody on YouTube do it.
YouTube University.
YouTube University.
Yep.
Here we go. Well, guys, that's our week. We didn't really have a topic for you.
But we talked about our movies.
Yeah, how was your week? That's where we're at right now.
Are you ready for your kids to go back to school?
Yeah.
One more week for Wake County folks.
Yeah, our kids
on traditional.
Our kids already in school.
He's already had a teacher work day, but
yeah. Well, guys, thank you for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe, hang out again. We do videos every Saturday and Sundays. Yeah. Check us out. We'll check you later. Later.
Bye.